Well, hello, dear comrades. Привет, товарищи. And how does it feel when I look in the camera? Can't see what it looks like. But it is the 9th of May, the day of victory. We have to celebrate it with, well, myself, showing myself in the video. And also with playing as well as Soviet Union in Kaiserreich. We will play as Kaiserreich. So while my haircut is really short, I really hate my short hair actually, but it fits well since we will play as the Soviet Union and we have to wear our Soviet officer's cap for that. Alright, to have the immersivity of playing Soviet Union. So let's go ahead, start the game, adjust the camera a little bit. Right, well the cap is, I don't know if the size, it's too short for my huge ass head, but that's fine. As I'm sure you all know Kaiserreich, but... So, we will travel the story. Well, unlike my old videos, I actually won't record all of this within just one episode. I will do some minor editing, just like flashy. Right, just we gotta select the left is us. And well, I think that I should be back. I get so many events. Well, if you want to read the events, just go ahead. How was it? How would you become socialist again? I think you had to make a popular front of all socialist parties, so that was the why. Yeah, well, I think soon we should get a counter coup and then we'll enact the bloody civil war. Yeah, alright. Well, and here we are already. The anti-socialist coup. This looks really silly on me, this hat, but it's fine. Alright, anti-socialist coup. We gotta maintain military rule. Well, I could just get rid of our divisions. Why should I? That would be kind of cheating. So I'm just keeping them there. Well, actually, this uniform is the actual Soviet uniform, so this fits us really well. How was it? Dice. Oh, some bad stability for the Russians. So that's. Here we go, revolution. I will, of course, decline all of that. That's a minor help. So play the Russian Socialist Republic. So we should switch in a bit. We already have the front line enacted. Well, that's pretty neat. So now, which side are you on, indeed? Don't think we fight us just right now, do we? Not really. Artillery. Like that, alright. So, feel free to comment down below as usual. I don't really feel like talking. It's fine. Georgi Zhukov. I suppose for the beginning we'll just push massively. We'll push as hard as possible. Well, they got Sarcin already. Well, Finland declared war on the Russian Republic. Well, I mean, thank you for your aid, Finland. It's really nice. Well, I actually didn't see that happening for a long time. Well, thank you all for help. I think they just snatch Karelia. See if I can actually occupy Petrozavodsk before they do finish. Oh, we did some massive encirclement there already. That is amazing. Oh, we have 10 planes. We have 10 planes. The pinnacle of the Russian Air Force is now under our control. Oh, we can still use that to get air supremacy, I think. Move that to one airfield for a change. Oh, we cannot deploy them there. Oh, I wouldn't... How many troops do they have? Well, they have more troops than we do, actually, but they're just very bad at organizing them. There we go. Yeah, the front line is just kind of completely empty. Ready to defect us? I think we got some extra. Oh, Krasnaya Gvardia. This is some nice militia. I have to mobilize some urban militias. Assign our 5 divisions to this theater. We'll join the 3rd International. Yeah, we just have to. There's no way around. Finnish army hopefully fighting bravely in their brave effort to crush the Russian fascists. I think they'll sign a white peace if they occupy their desired territory, so let's ensure they won't occupy the desired territory. We are just still pushing and pushing on. We just have 540,000 troops and we are running out of manpower already. Parts of the Russian Red Navy defects. Well, that's good. Oh, I can't use them for anything anyways, but that's good. Let's see. I'll just try to occupy Murmansk to get the resources there. Well, a nice pocket there. That is always great to see. And our friend Oswald Mosley. You all know Oswald Mosley, right? Well, I killed him to my second screen, if I can say. Our friend and brother-in-arms, Oswald Mosley, got through again. Well, I think, well, 17 divisions just popped out of nowhere. Well, that is nice. It's nice. Assign them to our existing armies, I suppose. It's pretty new front. Yeah. Let's do one last encirclement. After that, I think I should stop pushing. Yeah, I'm losing many front lines actually. Oh, we can unassign ourselves from this front though. The Finns will take care of that for us. Well, thank you. Finns, Suomi, Suomi. Let's get assault organization. Promote them already. We go. Just encircle. What's he doing? Well, we have to retreat, but that didn't really help him much, did it? Let's get some fitting music for our ongoing civil war. Let's get rid of the Kaiserreich. Be alright. Why? Le Radio Révolutionnaire. Alright, I'll be back when we start our next offensive, I suppose. Of course we got 6 more divisions. Well, actually, we are losing most of our guns because we need a garrison. We just have 20,000 garrison and we are losing 50 per day to fucking reinforcement. Well, that more than sucks, so I decided to launch an all-out blown offensive against the Russians. Although we have -1 billion weapons, you know what? The Russians don't really need weapons. Russians don't need weapons. We just have man. We have enough man to throw man against man. They'll just hand it. They just finish the fighting easily, just hand by hand. That's the spirit of the revolution. Well, they don't stand a chance. I don't know why they're so bad. They have us 300k troops. That's 115,000 to Finland. That's 115,000 to Finland. Well, that's unfortunate for them. I decided to rebuild the Red Army, and hold on, as if that is not enough, Poland turned syndicalist, and they are actually not being. Germany doesn't do anything against it. Well, that's welcome. Well, for me, it really remains a mystery. All the Russians are still fighting on. They have around 100,000 troops, and they lost 725,000 men. We just lost 300,000, but we are pushing on aggressively since the dawn of day. So we have to consider that as well. It should surrender any, well, second. I suppose after we capture a few more cities. Yeah, okay. Well, don't even ask. I conquered half of Russia. They have one division left. But we simply have to conquer Irkutsk. Irkutsk. Well then. I finally surrender. I don't know how I'm gonna build my country back up. We have minus 60,000 weapons. We need minus 31,000 from garrison reinforcement. I have no fucking idea why we need to garrison our own people. Is the game fucking retarded? Oh, it's because it's non-core population. Why is it non-core population? Well, the Baltic War broke out. Not that we care about that, but why? Well, oh, what? Belgium turned syndicalist, alright. Oh yeah, the international has Norway, Belgium. Well, it's great that they have Belgium now. It's really strong and fortified front line. Finally, Russia has capitulated. Oh, thank God, thank God. Well, I can't take all states, can I? Oh, I can take all states. But here, I will honor my obligations to the Finnish, and I will grant them their wishes. They helped me, therefore, you can have that. Okay, take it. Take it, bloody. There we go. Alright. Oh, we'll take them out eventually anyways, but not now. For a strong nut pop Finland. Oh, I don't have any guys. There we go. We are independent now. Well, now we gotta build our country back up, and I think conquer these middle states. That's far ahead of time. Oh, syndicalism in Ukraine. Oh. Well, we can say that the world has become a highly interesting product. Well, I've got my uniform out because it's way too hot in here. I'm sure that's hot enough for you anyways. Okay. So Middle Africa has collapsed. And there is the second American Civil War as usual. I even think the CSA is winning. But also the German Empire is fighting Lithuania and White Ruthenia, they're gonna lose. And Ukraine and Poland entered the Ukraine-Poland alliance. I don't know why Germany didn't intervene. And the Third International is incredibly strong with Switzerland and Belgium on its side as well. So we will definitely see an Austrian intervention there. The Allied order has collapsed. The next one will be the Turkish then cannot. Well, I think we are doomed. While Ruthenia demands our land. While Ruthenia, go ahead, declare war on us. Well, while Ruthenia demanded our land, so we were just doomed since the beginning. But I'm not able to oppose the Germans in any way possible, therefore I cannot go for the Caucasus, just because they are all guaranteed by Germany. We gotta just wait until we have at least 1.5 million troops. Then I would say, then we can strike. Not now. Well, Central Asia is under our control. Now it is time for Finland. They should be easy to crush the Finnish, you know, the AI. Let's see, they have, well, around 200,000 troops. That is not bad for small Finland, actually. That's a solid number. Oh. Stalin. Well, we just pummeled through the Mannerheim line as if it was nothing. We just encircled 2 more Finnish units there. Basically, now it's just a march on the Helsinki. Now, they put up some resistance. That is. Well, I shall be merciful with the Finnish, and the Ottomans just annexed all of the Middle East. There was a strong resurgent Ottoman Empire there. Well, it's because Tripolitania didn't betray them. Such a small nation can make such a big difference. Well, so much about Finnish capitulation. Come on, Finland. They still won't surrender. Well, not pop. There we go. Last. So, they'll be, of course, probably annex, but I won't keep them annexed. Fate of Finland, they will be established as a law. Okay, we must liberate them. I don't want Karelia. Why do I have Karelia? Well, we could integrate it, but I will give it to Finland. I mean, I can use the state tool for that, can I? Finland, you can have Karelia. I don't see a point. You can have this more territory as well. But I am merciful. I will give you Pechenga as your core, and you can have that as well. Look, they even gained territory. Well, they even gained a core state by joining the Third International. So, Finland, yep. There we go, you have a strong Finnish ally, that is sweet. It is time, finally, the second Weltkrieg has broke out exactly it was the 1st of September, so at the same date actually. The first Weltkrieg has broke out, the Reichspakt versus Third International. Bulgaria has joined the Reichspakt. This game is really extremely, well, weird because Ukraine and Poland, they should be in the Reichspakt, they shouldn't be with the Third against that, but I cannot do anything against it, so we'll see Austrian intervention. I will intervene against the Caucasus right now. That is what we'll do. Yeah. And one more day, then we'll attack the Don-Cuban Union, and the time for it has come. Of course, Germany joins instantly, so, well, when will they call in their puppets? That's the question. I don't think anytime soon will they call in Denmark. Cuba. I'll just try to force the surrender for Don-Cuban Union as soon as possible. Bulgaria, Hawaii. Yeah, look, they're not calling in there. Huh. It's just Africa, alright. Yeah, they're not calling in. They're neighboring nations. Hawaii for Ruthenia. Alright, let's just push as much as possible. Try to surrender them. We've encircled their army. Capture Minsk. I don't know why Germany is doing that, just giving me open ground. Well, that is more than welcome. Isn't it? I mean, they see that I'm there and I'm crushing them. Regardless. Can even force a surrender for Lithuania. Look to that. Oh, that is bloody amazing. So much free territory. Oh, you send your own grave there, Germany. Don't think we can push indefinitely, can we? We just held off with that divisions there. Well, I don't think we can capture Riga. Let's check. Maybe we can. Capture Reval. No. Okay, it's the Don Union. Of course. They should surrender eventually. Just give up, will ya? Well, the Don-Cuban Union fell. I sadly couldn't see how much we seized. We seized 21,000 equipment. Well, that is quite a bit. Next one, Georgia and Azerbaijan. They all fall like a domino does. So integrate the Don-Cuban Union as well. There we go. Well, actually, the United Baltic Duchy just like capitulated after we captured Riga, and if Germany doesn't have any troops there, White Ruthenia is also gone. Well, this will be the easiest Weltkrieg I've ever seen. Oh yeah, well, just check this out. The entirety of the German army seems just encircled in Königsberg. What is going on, you may ask? What's going on with you, Germany? Why? Just like 15 divisions of the German Empire just encircled there completely. Oh no, now we might be the ones. Well, they did lift. They lift the siege. Well, let's check. It's not quite. We did it. We encircled how many German troops? Around 200,000 in that ball. Well, can we just actually push on to Germany? I don't think we can. No. But that was not really a fight at all, was it? No. Well, that's a guy, and that's how it is. Well, I have thought actually we gotta declare war against the Ukrainians. And let's say they betrayed us, they don't want to join the Third International. So they're seeing as reactionary elements of the revolution, and they have to be reintegrated into the realm of the Soviet, the former Soviet lands, to say the least. So therefore, this nice front line, nice and smooth, we're gonna aggressively attack mainly into Ukraine. Poland should actually fall within the first, well, I think the Polish army is incredibly strong. Yeah, we are even not making a remotely progress against the Polish armed forces. Well, we can try to break through Polish lines, cut them in half. So much nothing said about that. Oh wait, I don't have any troops actually there. That's more than weird. The second. Anyways, we are fighting the Ukrainians. We will win this war, so I'll be back when it's done. Well, this is how the war looks on right now. I'm just pushing on separating all of Ukraine, but they have around 170 or 200 divisions, both of them. We lost more divisions. Okay, we lost more against Germany, but that is close. So after Kiev will fall, we will have won this battle. Just a tiny bit, and then look, Poland also just capitulated. Well, that is more than great. So we will annex both Poland and also all of Ukraine. You know, we just got Poland for free there. Just for free. The problem is now that Germany might just reopen their front line against us. They're pushing already. If we can man it fast enough. Man the front fast enough with our vehicles. It's smart that they are pushing in so quick already. Just try to man the front line there. As you see. Yep, we are there already. with a fast redeployment, and this is, well, we have truly regained the old borders of the Russian Empire. We can all be assured of that. That is a great achievement. Now the only question is to beat the German Empire. Then we'll achieve complete victory. I would say, dear comrades, как говорит товарищи, в атаку Германия! Oh look, we're just completely obliterating the German defenses, completely crushing them in their heels. See if we can achieve a major encirclement here in the German forces in Königsberg. This would be a bad dream of areas if I had 4-player. And the moment of truth comes. Here we go. Full encirclement right there. We will link up with the lines and finish the cutting off of the German line. You shan't be able to interdict us. And just keep them occupied for all eternity. There we go. You can go to that province. Look, they are retreating to Danzig already. Their last strongholds. Well, they are really, well, they saved their skin, seems like it. Yep. Just ensure they stay in Danzig, but we didn't capture the fort, sadly. There we go. Well, we actually encircled this entire army group there. Sweet. I think the moment has come for the final crush of this. The final push, so we can stabilize our lines against this one continuous front line. Oh, the casualty count. It was 3.4 million before we started. It raised by 400,000, by 500,000 troops just by now. And the encirclement count raised by, we killed 600,000 troops just there. Holy crap, holy crap. Wow. Wow, truly wow. I have to admit, I just lost 4 pristine tank divisions against the Germans. They got it encircled, so our losses are 1 million Germans, but we killed 2.1 million, so we get a KKD of more better than 2. We are running dangerously low on supplies, so it is time to call the offensive to an end. Come to an end and finish it off by joining the International. Russian Socialist Republic has joined the Third International. Even in times of war, there exist a balance of power, changing by the moment. Whether or not this agreement will shift the conflict in either side's favor, only time will tell. We are dangerously low on infantry equipment, and we will probably, well, I won't fight the Entente just yet. There's no need for me to. But we gotta fight the Ottomans and the Austrians, so we gotta ready ourselves for that. Yeah. They will join the war, there's no doubt about it. Well, I think we all could agree with it pretty well. This was a nice way to celebrate the Den Победы. Well, we didn't fully crush Germany, but I think you all can agree they are crushed. It's just a question of time until they are fully crushed. We have 3 times the factories than they do, for instance. So, let me read this celebratory message now. We also just conquered the French Republic. Well, that's pretty neat, isn't it? So, товарищи, соотечественники, наступил великий день победы над Германией. Фашистская Германия, ставление на колени Красной Армии и войсками наших союзников, признала себя побежденной и объявила безоговорочную капитуляцию. 7 мая был подписан в городе Реймсе предварительный протокол капитуляции. 8 мая представители немецкого главнокомандования в представлении Верховного командования союзных войск и Верховного главнокомандования советских войск подписали в Берлине окончательный акт капитуляции.
исполнение которого началось с 24 часов с мая.
Maya. Goes on for longer, but yeah. Well, if you want to see me do a second episode where we crush the Reichspakt, so let me know, alright? I wish you all a great time, happy Victory Day, and hope to see your comments, your subscribe, and have a nice day.